Hey guys, it's Michelle from Our Everyday Places, and in today's video I will be sharing my overall impression of the Museum of Ice Cream in New York City. The Museum of Ice Cream is located in Soho, right between Broadway and Prince Street. Tickets must be purchased online, and during this time you select your visit time as well. The museum opens at 9:30 in the morning and closes at 8 p.m. at night. And entry times run every hour on the half hour. Now, the cost of the ticket will vary based upon when you want to arrive. So early morning tickets and tickets later in the evening are cheaper, as well as weekdays versus weekend tickets. You can end up paying anywhere from $25 to $52, which is a big, price difference. So I would say go online, see which time works best for your schedule and your budget. Now, when you first enter the Museum of Ice Cream, you will immediately notice how pink and colorful the museum is. It really has a fun and vibrant vibe, which gets you excited to explore the facilities. There are 13 rooms inside the museum, and each room has a different theme. Some of the spaces have ice cream tasting, and yes, you can have an unlimited amount of ice cream, so come prepared to taste a lot of ice cream. We really loved that they had a variety of ice cream. So they had a pink vanilla one, which was really yummy, a cherry, chocolate, strawberry, pineapple, but they also did sherbet and sorbet, which is great for those who are lactose intolerant. So they did have an option when you went to taste it. My favorite perhaps is the pink lemonade popsicle that they had. That thing was super tasty and not too sweet, just like really refreshing, especially in the summer months. I also must say that I love the aesthetic of that dessert room that the popsicle was in. It was just really cute and very Instagrammable. And that's the thing, if you're looking for a cute inside place to take adorable pictures, the Museum of Ice Cream is it. The Museum of Ice Cream is also very interactive with lots of fun things for the children to do. So they had an arcade room with a basketball nets, climbing frames, swings, games to play, and they even had cotton candy, which was a highlight for my daughter and me, I'm not even gonna lie. They also had little tunnels to explore and a huge slide that goes down about 2 stories. Now, I'll be honest, the slide was fun, but I literally screamed the entire way down. They also had a statement wall where you could say where you're from and what you're celebrating, what your dreams are. And I really liked this wall. I thought it was really adorable and just fun to fill out. One thing that I really enjoyed was the way that they presented the history of ice cream. They didn't bore the children, or me for that matter. They had the history of ice cream on a timeline, on a wall, that you could choose to read if you wanted to know more about it. There were cases that had different old artifacts of the history of ice cream that my son and I enjoyed looking at, but my daughter did not. So she just played with some interactive ice cream scoops that were in the same room. There were also some paper and pencils to complete puzzles if you wished, and there were plenty to look at and do in that room that could entertain everyone. I will say that the museum was very clean and hygienic. I constantly saw people or staff wiping down tables, mopping the floor, and the staff was very helpful and very friendly, and it really helped to make the experience quite lovely. I also love that they didn't rush you throughout the museum. So obviously you arrive at your entry time, but then you can go at your own pace and have as much ice cream as you want. And overall, I would say it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to complete if you're moving at a leisurely pace. Of course, I saved the best for last. At the end, in the last room, there is a big sprinkle pool equipped with a slide, and the children loved it. They had so much fun sliding into sprinkles and burying each other. So, of course, the big question is, was it worth it? Was visiting the Museum of Ice Cream in New York City, one of our favorite cities, worth it? And honestly, I have to say that it was. I'll be very honest with you guys, we didn't know what we were doing, so we ended up buying the more expensive ticket. We went on a Sunday, so a weekend, At peak time, we were there at 1:30. That was our entry time. So we paid around $50 per ticket. So that kind of sucks, right? Like, is it worth the $50? I would say yes, because my kids enjoyed it and so did we. And there was a lot to do. We had unlimited ice cream, so it was worth it. But knowing that I could have gotten a cheaper ticket, maybe not the $25 one because you have to be there at 9:30, but even $30 or whatever, I think would have been better. But I would have still gone even if the price would have just been set at $50 because we enjoyed it that much. I don't think it's worth no like $100 ticket because you're not there that long. But 50 is kind of like, okay, that's the max. Please don't go any higher than that. Of course, you know, New York is not always having the best weather. In the summer, it's beautiful, but in the winter, it's snowy and rainy and windy and cold. So this is a great place to go when the weather isn't great and you want to do something to burn off the energy of your children or yourself. You just want to get out. It's a great place to visit, and I would highly recommend it. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more travel related content. Take care guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.